This is Dolynny TV, guys. A big welcome back to another edition of the Edmonton Oilers franchise mode here in NHL 19. My pleasure to bring it to you today. As you see, the Oilers are kind of in unique territory starting the year after, well, getting crapped out in the playoffs in the second round against Vegas last year. 4-7-1. Kyler Yamamoto, your top scorer with 9 points. So what that means is we are going into the edit lines. And Shaden, assistant coach Shaden, suggested some huge line changes. You see quite a mess around with the line changes, but I think it is overall makes sense, right? We got to get Ryan STROME going. No points, 12 games. What is this? 2018, 2019 in real life? Jesse Puljujarvi down there to help him out. Krebs, Eggenberger, Kara on that fourth line. Bouchard, who's also got 12 games, no points up there on that, well, on that big old first line with Adam Boqvist, who only has 4 points. So he's being a dud so far this year. And then Ethan Bear, only 1 assist. So what's going to happen here is we're going to switch in Caleb Jones, get him in there. Because Caleb Jones isn't necessarily the guy we're going to have in there. We're going to go to roster moves and send down Caleb Jones. We'll go to defenseman. You're going to see what's happening right here. Caleb Jones, yes, confirm send down. And oh, that hurts. That hurts. Did not expect that. We've gotten away with waivers quite a few times, but that opens up a spot for us to bring up Crowder. That's all right. We're going to lose guys along the way, and you know what? Caleb Jones, not exactly the worst guy to lose in all of this. So right there, you know what? You lose Caleb Jones, but you end up bringing up Brett Crowder, who should fill in admirably for, of course, Caleb Jones and Ethan Bear. So Brett Crowder in there. Brett Crowder, he was having a heck of a year down there in the AHL. 7 points, 8 games played, 22 shots, 9.1 shooting percentage. So we're going to bring him up and we're going to see what he can do defensively in the AHL. We're just going to go best lines for right now. So you see that gets Keegan Lowe and Kulovic in there. We're going to see what Kulovic is all about. He's 28 years old, so he shouldn't be too bad. And for yet another episode, we'll keep Ryan McLeod in the minors. I just want to see if he can grow one more overall, and then we can trade away Ryan STROME for somebody else, right? That's what we're hoping for, is trade Ryan STROME. And if we continue to lose, if we lose the next 3, I've got targets. I've got guys I want to trade for, so we'll go out and make that trade for them. So we've got Washington, New York, Carolina. Sorry, I was reading that all wrong. So Carolina, you got to come up with a big old goose egg. 4-3 shootout loss. That's the first loss of 3. And now willing to accept your offer. Lassie, say hello. Perfect. We've got another scout to use. 3-0 loss. That's another loss. Another offensive dud. And against New York, need a loss. Another shutout. We've been shut out 3 times in a week. Okay. This is what's happening. Connor McDavid now with 10 points. That's fancy. That's cool. We're going to propose a trade. We're going to trade away Ryan STROME. Hear me out on this. Ryan STROME is going away. Where are you, Ryan STROME? You're right there. And I believe I had another guy picked up in terms of who I was trading away. Not Gambardella, not Quebec, not Weasley. Actually, yes, it was Weasley. Pardon me. He will get in there, and it was a kid from Pittsburgh. This is where I'm going, right? Pittsburgh. They just claimed Caleb Jones. That's okay. We'll make them pay for it. And it was a centerman. In terms of, where was he? Grigorenko? Is it Grigorenko? Can't remember which one it is. Not Rust. Yeah, I think it's Grigorenko. I think I have a full scouting report on him. 70 overall, top 6 forward potential, 5th round. It's looking good. You know what? We just need somebody down there in the minor league system to fill in. So we're going to get Grigorenko in there, and you see they're over the budget by just a little bit. So we got to take somebody with absolutely no value to them, who's got a little bit of a contract they can't afford to pay. Let's see here, bottom 6. Let's see, Tinito. Let's see, that doesn't free up cap. That's okay. We'll go Exodus trading. You're going to see this. I've got a couple of backup plans here. Assign scout. And we're going to see if the scouts are still on those kids that I assigned them to. Let's go NHL Metro, none. NHL Central, none, and no, okay, our scouts aren't out there. Okay, gosh dang, that hurts, that hurts. So, now what do? Do we just clear space for Ryan STROME, or do we try and trade something for AHL value? He's going to get claimed on waivers. That's going to be the problem, so let's go see who wants Ryan STROME and see if we can find ourselves a potential suitor here. Canucks don't want STROME. Tampa wants STROME. I believe I tried to work out a deal with them. And you see, how about this? LeBerge, 78 overall is what he's looking like. 7 points in 12 games. We'll try him. We'll try him. That's a lot less trade value. So we'll try and take back a pick as well for Ryan STROME. And you know, that paves the way for Ryan McLeod to come on up. So 3rd round pick and LeBerge for Ryan STROME. Trade accepted. Yes, sir. Okay, go to roster moves. That means now we're going to go down to the AHL in the system and bring up, yes, sir, Ryan McLeod comes up to the AHL, and Salzer stays down there. And now you got to go down to there. Centers, and go get it done, right? We got to send down LeBerge. Send down, yes, confirm the send down, and that will now take us to the edit lines, and we are going to be gold. I'm going to move the moves I want to do. Eggenberger ain't getting it done up there on that 4th line, so we're going to get Mr. Ryan McLeod up there. Good to see. Kelly Ovestead only 5 points, so we're going to get Eggenberger back there on that 2nd line. And now we're going to go down to AHL best lines. Yes, there we go. Top line. LeBerge is looking like the man. Okay, LeBerge is going to get time with Tyler Benson, who's had 8 points, and Kirill Maximov, who's had 10. That's going to be interesting to see how that line works out for us. We now trade away Ryan STROME and hopefully keep this team going, right? We got to hope this team can really get something going for us at some point this season, and being 4-9-2, now is the time. 5 games to go, lots of Pacific Division opponents against Anaheim. 6-5 overtime win. There we go. Yes, sir. That's huge. Now against LA, got to follow that up. 4-1 goose egg. Come on, boys. Come on. You can't be struggling this bad. Ovestead 3rd and 4th for 2 seconds. They really like Ovestead. Everyone loves Ovestead. Against Winnipeg, another shutout. Like, where is our offense this season? And against Chicago, there we go. Finally some offense. 5-3 win. And then a 5-3 loss. This team is just inconsistent as all hell, boys. I really don't know what to think about it at this point. Connor McDavid, 20 games played, 15 points, so he had a point per game in that stretch. So we'll go Nugent Hopkins, and you know what? I'm going to load up. I'm going to load up. Haven't done this in a while. Ryan McLeod, 5 games played, 1 assist. Ovestead struggling. Peyton Krebs struggling. It has been an interesting time. We're going to get Krebs up there. Oops, that wasn't the move that I meant to make. Get Krebs up there for Bellows and see what Johansson's doing. 4 points. You know what? Get Johansson up there and see what this will generate for us. We'll keep Puljujärvi on the 3rd line. I know he's 88 overall. I know he's a sniper. I know he should score goals with McDavid. But we got to load up and get Draisaitl scoring points instead. So another 5-game stretch, and then that will pretty much be it for this episode, I think, as we face Detroit. And we get a 4-2 loss. Again, not enough goal scoring to combat what's coming out of our net. 2-1, like, not scoring goals at all. Now this is probably going to be a shootout loss. And against San Jose, come on, boys, 7-3. There's the offense. There's the offense for us. Come on, Chicago. Just inconsistent, boys. Just inconsistent as all hell. Man, Bakersfield is 11-3-2 on the year, and we can barely function as an NHL club. That is mind-blowing to me. So Yamamoto, obviously not the guy up there on that top line. He's had 17 points. Puljujärvi's had 14, but all those goals. So let's get Yamo up there. Nuge has had 15 points. Eggenberger's had 16, but Eggenberger just hasn't scored goals. That's the problem. And let's go check special teams. Johansson, we're going to move him down for Nugent Hopkins, and we'll move Leon Draisaitl up there. That should get us going. Clefbaum, we're going to move you out for Crowder. See what Crowder can do. He's had a goal in 13 games played, 19 minutes time on ice. So, you know, it's been an interesting go, and I'm actually going to get Crowder back onto the 3rd line, just based on I really don't like the fact that we're playing some of our better guys on that 4th unit, and Bouchard, goose egg up there, so we're going to get Pulock who's had 2 assists. Pollock's an offensive defenseman. We need to see what he features. And we'll go 2 more games, and that will be it. That will be all for our sim today. A messy one. A messy one indeed. So let's go keep this road trip alive against Buffalo. And roster management, yeah. December 1st, RFAs need to be qualified 5-2. 2-1, there we go. 2 back-to-back victories. Can we make it a 3rd for good measure? I just want to see that if we can. Against New York, 4-3 shootout loss. I will take a shootout loss. That's not as bad as it could be, guys. Things looking a little bit more positive. Connor McDavid over a point per game, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. I will catch you guys in the next one.